Just early enough to make sure that's not in my VOD when I have to put this run on YouTube for being a world record. Yeah, Jason, install Preloader. P-R-I-I loader. It allows you to access the menu if you hold the reset button on the Wii while you power on. It brings you into a menu that you can control with a D-pad. I do have the world record already up. I'm trying to set more world records. Ah. Is it a setting in Preloader to turn on booting into Preloader? I don't think I'd noticed that one before. Yeah, it was late. Nope. I haven't changed my capture setup in well over a year, I think. But if the last time you were here was like a year and a half ago, then yes. Dang. Your internet's usually trash. That'll do it. Your internet put on glasses today. Jason, do you have your game just installed as a Wii channel, like a WAD file? If so, you should just be able to select it directly from Preloader. Because Preloader can, like, boot into channels directly. Shit. understand when this happens. Bro. That was awkward. The fast scrub still gets me pretty often. It's a tricky one. Every month or so, it's like I completely forget how to do it, and I have to practice it again from scratch and convince my hands that they've known how to do it all along. Jason, if you're in the OOT Discord, check in the resources channel. There's a tutorial video by Save State that goes over installing Homebrew from scratch and then using it to play OOT as an example. And then any other N64 game should be the same. And if you're not in the OOT Discord, then there's a link. So for those of you who've been paying attention to OMS, I want to hear some predictions. I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong, but I want to hear some predictions about who you think is going to be in the top 4 this Sunday for Task 2. Count, 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 and count. Fairly safe bet. There were 48 participants in the first one, Jason. Hoping that we continue to pick some new people up along the way. Not all glitches allowed, no. No SRM allowed at all throughout the whole thing, and then every task may or may not specify its own restrictions as part of the puzzle. But yes, everybody is coming up with a route within the 2 weeks and submitting their best time. Yo, Fairchild, thank you for the 5-month streak, dude. Happy birthday. It's my birthday? I guess in a couple weeks. CFG did run the second one, at least. He has a submission in. I don't think he did it on stream, though. Yeah. On February 18th, I will be 31. Big ass number. Welcome back to the Primes. How many submissions for Task 2? I have not said yet, but you'll find out when the leaderboard goes live on Sunday. This is gonna be my last prime number until, what, 37? Yeesh. Did I all skip? Gotta wait till 27 for what? 27 ain't no prime? Nine times 3, my dude! You gotta wait for till 29. It's alright, it's like 3 a.m. where you live. You're forgiven. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good split so far. A little bit of a turnaround in Hyrule Field, but overall, pretty fast. Probably didn't need that side hop left, but better safe than sorry. Look at that, green splits. I didn't know those were real. It is, Jason. This is Glitchless Any %, and then the other one is called Glitchless All Main Quests. It's less of a split, like split implying that they are both the same entity. They've kind of diverged a little bit further so that they are no longer really related. They are each kind of their own thing, which is a lot better, anyway. Yeah, restricted and unrestricted wasn't that long ago. They changed over the last summer. It's always scary when you get pushed around like that by the skull. No heart. Good. This is a good split, dude. Yo, Adef, thank you for the raid. Just in time to see Link pass away. Welcome, friends. I'm dannyb. This is a glitchless Ocarina of Time speedrun, glitchless any %. Currently have the record in it, and I'm trying to do better. Adef, how was your stream, dude? How did the Pokemans treat you today? Your dedication to that challenge is unbelievable. It's gonna happen soon. Later, dude. Thanks for the raid. Have a good night. So for anyone who's new around here, I invite you to type !OMS in chat. I am hosting a big Ocarina of Time speedrunning competition that's lasting for the first few months of this year. We're about a quarter of the way in, and it's going really well so far. It's very exciting. Some money on the line. A lot of speedrunners are involved. It's good stuff. And then this Sunday, it's basically 10 challenges. Second. It's 10 challenges that I came up with, and everybody involved gets 2 weeks to try to come up with their best run for each of those challenges. And at the end of the 2 weeks, people get points on a leaderboard based on how well they did, and the person with the most points at the end of the season will be the winner. Yeah, also nice goal. Small one, but a nice one. Getting dangerously close to the 208 summa best. I don't know why I'm side hopping. I thought I was already in Hyrule Field. No! So close. Yeah, nice, Jordy. Welcome. OT is a great speed game. Oh! Style Child just killed himself. Very nice. All right. Yeah, Jason, it's the kind of stuff you don't really see in any other category. definitely what makes Glitchless unique. Alright, good RNG please to offset the failed owl. Can probably get this one. Ooh, damn it, dude, almost. It's just a little bit too far. This is gonna suck. I can at least get those two. This is a 4 dive. Oh, maybe I don't get these two. Oh, I fucking blew it, dude. Oh! Wow! A gift! What's up, Chris? Thank you. Adef and I think, definitely have good stream chemistry, but to be totally honest and not even being self-deprecating here, it's just Adef. Adef is a phenomenal co-commentator slash wingman slash personality on stream. No! Come on! Get out of here. That was really weird. Brings OOT back to life is a good way to put it. Not that OOT was dying or anything, but I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of new hype around OOT in a little while, you know? So it's cool to, like, bring everybody together for a nice big event. I was watching Runner Guy's stream earlier. You know, Runner Guy's been around forever, you know? He's a pillar of the OOT community. And he said something that made me so happy. He said that it's been a long time since he had, like, daydreamed about OOT and been, like, truly excited to play it and, like, always, like, even when he was offline thinking about, you know, like, oh, can I do this trick, or, like, just trying to route things. And he said that OMS made him feel that again for the first time in a while. And honestly, I couldn't sell OMS better myself. That coming from him, that is high praise. Yeah, sure thing, Mike. It's good to see people getting into it so much. Alright, let's not mess this guy up. Good. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, never mind. Very good. Always nice to not get screwed by guards. Yo, Mike, thanks for the sub, dude. Oh, the Discord that the channel bot just posted is my personal Discord, which you are, of course, welcome to join, and it's also where OMS is being hosted, so if you want to, like, pay attention to OMS stuff, get tags about it, and watch people discuss strats, or just keep up with me offline, that's the place to be. But the OOT speedrunning Discord is a different one. If you do ! OOT Discord in chat, you will get that one. Yes, I do plan to go back to all main quests. I think after I am satisfied with my time here, all main quests is what I'll do next. Yeah, for anyone else who has been following OMS stuff and they want to see, like, people talk about some strats and things, my Discord is a good place for that. I have a spoiler thread for each task as it comes out, where some players have been discussing ideas and routes and tricks and things. It's not too active, because I think a lot of people are trying to be a little bit secretive with what they find, but it's a good spot. You can also sign up for a role where I will tag people for, like, task reveals and results streams and stuff like that. You got a 448 for your second run. Well done, dude. Sub 5 is good. Sub 430 is right around the corner. Died twice to Volve. Dang. Well, easy time save then for next run. Excuse me. With OMS will still be here after the 10th task? I don't have anything planned. Perhaps in the future there will be an OMS Season 2. But, 10 is what I've got for you. A little bit worried about retention towards the end, especially because Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out right around the same time as the 10th task. I hope we don't get, like, 3 players for the grand finale because everybody's stuck playing the new Zelda game. I don't really know what to do about that. Like, should I delay it? I will be streaming it too, yes. We'll see. When we get closer to it, when we're on, like, task 8 or so, I'll maybe do a poll of all the OMS players and see what they think. Whether they just want to get it done, or whether they want to take a small break and come back strong for the ending. Make the 9th one a 1-week challenge. They are only going to get more complicated from here. So if there was ever a time to make a 1-week challenge, it was already past. But also, you never know. Nintendo may very well still delay the game a little bit. I imagine at some point this month we're going to get, like, the final word. Like, the big trailer, and, you know, some actual gameplay and shit. They'll solidify the release date. That's gonna happen soon, for sure. Is it already scheduled? I'm not sure. Up there. Yeah, I don't know about a Switch Pro. I mean, it would be nice, because the Switch hardware is a little, you know, underwhelming. Yeah, it's very similar to a ground jump. Not quite, but same effect, really. Oh, my lordy. I don't know what the hell that just was, but I do not like it. Oh no, Datso, did you lose a run? OMS 3. Damn, case, dude. This is glitchless any percent, Bluebird. What the? Get down there, dude! Those don't exist anymore, Bluebird. This is what unrestricted used to be. Or this used to be unrestricted, rather. Thanks, Bluebird. Yeah, no plans to stop anytime soon. The rules didn't merge, no. Basically what happened was the restricted category, so both of them were glitchless any percent, right? Where the goal of the run was just to get to the end, and any skip was allowed if it was possible with the tech that was not banned. But that sort of outlook didn't really work well for restricted, because basically anytime we found anything new with the allowed tech that allowed us to skip something new and interesting, a lot of people didn't like it. So we realized that, like, if people are gonna, you know, not be down for skipping things when we find new skips, then it shouldn't be a glitchless any percent category. It shouldn't be any percent. It should be, like, we should require the stuff that people don't want to skip. So now it's kind of like MST, where it has, like, a bunch of required stuff in addition to just beating the game. It's called all main quests now, leaving this one as the only one that is still in any percent category. The ban lists from restricted and unrestricted still exist. This pretty much the same way as they did before, but restricted is just, like, no longer any percent. It's all main quests now. Alright, I've decided to gold this split. What's up, Alberto? Thanks for good luck. Yeah, that's how that works, Kenny. You just have to decide to gold sometimes. This will be the split that puts me at 208 sum of best. I can feel it. Every time! How do they do it? How do they do it? It's magical. Gold predictions are looking possible. What's up, Zach? Thanks for good luck. Told you. I told you. Sometimes you just have to decide. Yeah, that puts me at 208 Summer Best now. Very cool, dude. 208. It's not a number I expected to reach. My goal time, ideally, is a 211. Whether I have the mental fortitude to withstand the grind, though, is a different story. Whoa, thread of the needle. It's not that close. It's like basically within 3 minutes of Summer Best, which is totally viable for a run like this. It basically just amounts to a run where I don't make any truly horrible mistakes. Am I gonna decide to go more splits? Nah, I felt that one in my soul, and I don't feel it. I'll let you know if I feel it again, though. No! I don't want you. Nobody likes surprise nuts. Good. Strong segment. Pretty much the only way to get Boomerang without Rudo is to do a Void Warp directly into the Boomerang room, but that requires going very far out of your way. Doing it just from within the dungeon and bypassing the need for Rudo, probably not possible. No, Kenny, the Switch is hard-coded to specifically require Link to be carrying Ruto. It's not like you need more weight, it's you need Ruto. Very good split, dude. What's up, Debrari? Thanks for good luck. The run is not too bad. It's not amazing, but it's definitely good enough for PB pace. Thank you, Pyronome. That was just one extra pause on the damage boost away from a gold split. It is a very tricky category, Debrari, but it's really rewarding. It's super unique, all the tricks are very flashy. Good luck. Thanks, Jonathan. I'll make sure to remember this time. Yeah, getting the beam jump at Spear Temple is really something else. I don't think there's ever been a finer work of collaboration in the history of this game than the Glitchless folks coming together and forcing that to be possible. Just wringing it from a fucking dry stone. I got lucky in Spirit Temple when I killed the Anubis. It dropped 60 rupees, which means I get to skip the chain rupees here. A small time save, but a good one. Later, Jordy Pants. Thanks for good luck. Have a good night. Yeah, I think my best child dungeons since I've been back. Let's see. I don't have the comparison on, but I'm pretty sure it's like 101.50 or so. It's like 20 seconds better than this. Maybe even more, I don't know. Owl, dude, thank you so much for the 30-month tier 3 sub, dude. It's going great. Gotta run past child section. And it's not a super bad one either. Well, I haven't gotten the run past child section yet, but I suppose that it would be hard to lose the run somewhere between here and the Master Sword. But now that I've jinxed it, I'm really curious to see how it happens. How low can this category go? I would be extremely impressed to see a 210. And I would be very surprised to see a 209. I'm shooting for 211, which is where I think I can comfortably get without going totally insane. If I grinded really hard for a while longer, I could get a 210, but I don't think that is worth it. Are we close to finding something to save time? I don't think so. I can't think of anything that's close. Actually, maybe that's not true. One thing that it's possible in OT 3D, but not possible here, is if you notice, right, in Child 1 here, we go out of our way to do a lot of things in a weird order. In particular, we get the Magic Bean, and we go to Spirit Temple as Child to get Bomb Shoes. But even though we went to Spirit Temple, we don't get the Silver Gauntlets, which we do get later, eventually, when we do Adult section with Spirit Temple. Even though Silver Gauntlets is something you're supposed to get as Child Link, right? So, the reason we do all that is because Child Link can't cross the hands in the Colossus and get the Mirror Shield from Silver Gauntlets, like Adult can. But Child Link can do that in OOT 3D. It's very annoying. If we could do that, then we could do Mirror Shield and Silver Gauntlets in Child 1 when we go to Spirit Temple. And then we wouldn't have to do Beam Jump as Adult. But doesn't seem to work out. Yeah, I saw you mention that in Discord, Kenny. It sucks, but after like 2 weeks, like it sucks that you can't submit your first run just because of like documentation or whatever, just like seeing where you came from. But you won't care about that time very quickly. I mean, you already destroyed it, so that's good. Yeah, if we could do that, we could skip buying the bean, we could skip the second trip to Spirit Temple as child with Requiem to planting the bean, we could skip bean jump. The run would be easier, for sure, as long as the trick to cross the hands as Child Link wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's elusive. I do have a favorite category. I kind of have two favorite categories. This one, and then all dungeons. Those two are my favorites. Would it still be faster with Bean Jump instead of going through the dungeon as adult? Going through the dungeon isn't nearly as slow as you think it is. And I'm not sure. Because, like, there's a lot of overhead involved in getting the bean. It might still be faster to do Bean Jump. I don't know. Because you have to get the bean, and then you have to go plant the bean as Child Link. But it might still be faster, you're right. Yeah, people just don't like the weapon swap text skips in AMQ because owl skips suck, and people didn't want to do them in AMQ. Which is understandable. I still can't get over, like, that adult section is literally less than an hour long. It's so weird to me in Glitchless, even though it's been like this for a while now, to, like, go adult for the first time and then have less than an hour left. Well, less than an hour if I'm good. But yeah, best possible time is 2:10:46, and we're at 1:11 right now. $59. Dampe is about to drop 10,000 flames in a row. He just uses Dins. Plucks it right off me out of my inventory when I show up. Guessing a 46? Kenny has faith in me. Probably misplaced, but we'll see. Yo, thanks, Debrari. It's a fun one. It's a little bit puzzly. These 49 guesses are looking strong right now. One big dodge and then one hit. Plus 1 second, plus 2 seconds equals 49. Alrighty, here we go. .46 is the fastest you can get with these strats. Oh boy. Is this gonna work? Okay. Oh boy. This was all over the place. That was the sketchiest seam walk I've ever seen in my life. The second bomb boost, you want a shield drop on the last small red frame or big blue. Oh, but to start running forward, I start running forward around the second fast red flash. What's up, Rich? Thanks for good luck. Come away from the hands a little bit. Oh boy. That was extremely weird. What's up, Onion? Alright, very slow. But I have a lot of time to save in Shadow Temple, so let's make the rest of this dungeon count. What? Where's the time save coming from? In my PB, in the big room with the guillotines, I voided out and had to respawn up again by the skull to the hallway. Believe it or not, that is the world record for Glitchless. No, it's a truth spinner is selected every time you reload the room. It could be different every time. There is no RNG that's seeded with file name in this game. That is something they did a lot in Majora's Mask, but not here. That's so annoying when that happens. Good. Oh, what am I doing? Glitchless trial skip, it's harder than it looks. I would say that doing the little hover, or if you're in Hundo, then a hammer slide is probably best. Stab recoiling with a hammer off the wall on the stairs, and then just riding the recoil with hover boots. That's definitely the easiest way in a Hundo context. But learn the ISG and the hover. It's not hard at all. I'd say Glitchless Trial Skip is definitely way harder than that. Interesting. Try Hammer Slide then. Hammer Slide is probably the easiest one there is. Oh, hello. Weird. Oh, that's right, I forgot. That's so weird. That Hundo leaves Fire and Hammer till like the very, very end. Oh yeah, for sure. The Armos clip is definitely the easiest one overall. Actually, that's not even true. The easiest one overall is walking in and out of any of the doors between the main room and one of the trials, and duplicating the laser beams enough that the trials barrier just goes away. It happens decently often, and it scares me every time. Come on. No. I need a frame, dude. Thank you. Alright, not a beautiful Shadow Temple by any means, but definitely on pace to save time as long as I don't fuck up this boss fight. Fuck. Whatever. The outcome is exactly the same, Fairchild. It's just that when you do a flick turn, you run the risk of pressing the analog stick for more than one frame and taking a step, or not hitting the notch exactly and not getting the exact 90 degrees that you need. Flick turning is faster. If you're confident with it, then do it. But ESS turning is a lot safer. And for a setup like that where there isn't really a good way to regain my initial position if I accidentally move, it's better to just take the quarter-second time loss and do the ESS turn. But yeah, flick turn, shield turn, ESS turn, they are all equivalent. Alright, not saving as much as I should have, but we're ahead. Yeah, I have a steel stick, Kenny. No, not that I know of. GameCube sticks are pretty hardy, though, so you shouldn't really need to replace them very often. N64 sticks are the ones that are very prone to disintegrating. Which is why N64 controller sticks are usually the ones that get a lot of aftermarket attention. Before I got the steel stick, I was going through an N64 stick every 6 to 8 months. It was very rough. I don't know what that is, Pyronome. That looks like one of the messages that Amalthus will post when somebody enters the chat, but I don't know whose message that is. If you are lurking and you are responsible for the Little Dinder Lord message, please make yourself known and explain what the hell that is. Come on. The cutscene skip part of that mouth breather is like right on the border. I'd explain it, but I have something to pay attention to real quick. It's definitely like the closest thing to a glitch that's allowed in this category. The minuet skip. Nice. Good. But basically, like, there are many occasions in just normal gameplay where, let's say you, like, finish killing all the enemies in a room, or you hit a switch, right? And a cutscene plays of, like, a door opening, or, like, a chest spawning or something. And right as you kill the last enemy, you'd, like, leave the room right before the thing happens. Or you, like, jump in a pit and void out, or whatever. These, like, movement-based cutscene skips where all you do is just, like, leave right as the thing is happening are very common to happen by accident in runs. So we kind of rationalize that, like, okay, that, if there's any cutscene skips allowed, it has to be one where you just, like, you just leave at the right time, right? You're not allowed to die to skip a cutscene, you're not allowed to, like, do anything weird, you just, if it's just movement-based, then it's fine. But, yeah, it is definitely a little sketchy. Really nice, dude. Yeah, 100% runs are pretty nuts. But this has a lot of really cool tricks that you wouldn't really see in any glitch category. Like the crazy bean jump and the parkour I did outside Spirit Temple just now. It's all very unique to this category, which makes this one a lot of fun. What am I doing? I just go this way. What am I doing, dude? That was like all dungeons. It's really funny. I got the switch trick, which is something that I struggled with in all dungeons when I was actually running that category like 4 months ago. Very funny. Yo, Onion, thanks so much for the 11-month sub. Thank you, dude. That trick will never get old. That trick, it's so small, but it's like my favorite thing ever. Yeah, it's a little arbitrary, Nox, because, like, invincibility frames is something that's, like, so intended, you know? So if you can use it to avoid enemy damage, then using it to avoid fire damage is no different. I very much disagree with that being banned in the other glitchless rule set, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's ban an AMQ, opening the flaming chest. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've made it here in a run. Thanks, Gucci. Thanks, Kenny. Alright, Twin Rova. Be nice to me, yeah? This is not being nice. This is the opposite of being nice. This is so not being nice, dude. Go shoot me. When I said be nice, I didn't mean be a pacifist. Oh my god, I almost just fucking ruined it. Oh, I thought fire was gonna shoot. God damn it. Fire is gonna shoot now, though. I have a really good YouTube video on my YouTube channel about Twin Rova, just from a few months ago, Debrari. You should check it out. Has a lot of really good information. It's basically everything we know about it. I got a little bit screwed by bad RNG. But it's okay. We got a nice time cushion here. This is still very much PB pace. Yeah, they were chasing each other all around the arena, Pyronome. It was very weird. Okay. Just gotta get through Forest Temple. Then we get through a little bit of Ganon's Castle. Then we defeat the King of Evil. And then we're home free. Oh yeah, it saves like 2 seconds per shot, Kenny. It's a good one to know. Just make sure that you're standing, like, at least behind the center of the platform from her, so that you have enough time to tap the hookshot before the projectile makes it to you. It doesn't matter how far away you are, you just can't be too close, otherwise you won't have time. Alright, I'm actually not losing time. It's good. A good split combined with a bad boss made for basically the same time lost as my PB got. Sub 4 AMQ by May? You can do it, dude, I believe. Sub 4 is a great milestone to shoot for. Is it by May because that's when you're gonna be quitting OOT to become a full-time Tears of the Kingdom degenerate like me? I have the best aim. You watch my Breath of the Wild YouTube vids? Wow, I'm surprised that people watch those. Thank you for checking them out. Probably do the same with the next game, just chronicle 100 hours of streaming in a week. Oh wow, dude. That's cool. Really nice fight. Get up there. Nice. Got it without the ledge grab. It's always good. Door, please. Thank you. I don't think I actually needed to do that, but whatever. I have 12 Decanuts. I need 10 for Ganon, and I'm about to use 2 here. It's a little bit sketchy. The last thing I want is to be stuck at Ganon with like 1 nut too few. If I see one of these Stalfos drop a Decanut, I'll probably grab it right now. Hey Link, thanks for good luck. Gold split? I don't know if I've ever been right in front of the chest like that. Also, this is a big gold split. Super nice, man. Look at me go! Alright. It's the final countdown. Skipping 212? I don't think so. I would need to gold by... beat my gold splits from here to the end by 6 seconds. But very low 212 is super nice. Just decide to gold. True. This has been a pretty decent run. It's definitely still beatable, which is encouraging, because I do want that 211. Yes, Kenny, light arrows can be gimmed. Gim being the glitch that you maybe have seen people do in Defeat Ganon to get a bottle in the Deca Tree. The only thing you have to do different to get light arrows is instead of after you get the Deca Nut going to touch the dungeon map chest in Deca Tree, just touch the recovery heart chest right there behind the web in B1 of Deca Tree. And then when you jump to the water, you get light arrows instead. Aside from that, SRM, but SRM is cheating, because you can do anything with SRM. Glitchless OMS? I feel like glitchless challenges don't really turn out very well, because like, anytime you have to go adult, you have to beat the child dungeons. Like, it wouldn't be... You don't have enough routing options for it to be interesting, you know? Everything would be so long and samey. I'm sure you can wrong warp into some part of this cutscene. I mean, this cutscene is like 5 cutscenes chained together, so it probably works out for one of them. I can't remember any wrong warps off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's possible. True, Cube, but then I would need to provide a save state for everybody to start from, and then I'd be mandating that everybody play on the practice ROM, and I'd rather not do that. Overall, I think it would just not be very interesting, or... I think most people wouldn't participate either, even if I did make decent challenges within those restrictions. Alright, dude. We were talking earlier about glitchless trial skip. But it has definitely given me some trouble in runs. So I hope I don't mess it up here. How many bombs I got? Like 3? Yeah, okay. 3 tries is more than enough. If I can't get it within 3 tries, I don't deserve the PB. That's my motto here. $211.59? That is extremely hopeful. If it is, I'm gonna pop off, dude. That would be insane. If I somehow whipped out 6 seconds worth of gold from here to the end. Gonna gift a 3-pack if I skip 212. All right, now I got incentive. We got there. A little bit sketch, but we did it. Welcome, Corrupt City. The Hammer Strat would be allowed, yeah, but we don't do Fire Temple in this run. Good. Yeah, people have routed MST with this rule set, which is probably even cooler than all dungeons, because, you know, trials are fun. Skipping them every time isn't great. So I feel like MST would be best. The bomb dealt damage at a time where I couldn't get close to them, so it saved me a little bit of time by removing one stab that I had to do at the end of the fight. Yeah, it does 2 damage, and that's how much you're off by. Like, the last stab, you know, you have 4 on your crouch stab, but you only need to do 2. Ask in the Glitchless Routing channel, Tabrari, in the OT Discord if you're in there. Someone probably has a doc. I think Greg routed it? Average Greg? Alright, let's one-cycle this dude. He took forever to shoot, man. That was weird. Awesome. Hey, Trip. Alright, dude. Here we go. All I gotta do is not fuck up. I have this hair that's, like, tickling the corner of my face. And I can't seem to, like, find it and just, like, rip it out. Being annoyed by the smallest things right now. I'm very sorry you have to go through all this. Thank you for your empathy. Life is difficult sometimes, but I'll persevere. So I feel like when I'm trying really hard to focus on something, the smallest things that wouldn't otherwise annoy me really annoy me. Ooh, almost got him. Dude was playing hard to get. Oh, we got the nuts that I wanted. Now I don't have to worry about fucking up on Ganon. Unless I waste 5 nuts. Or 6. Hey, Juke. No. Getting hit by rocks here sucks because it makes Zelda stop to gasp instead of continue moving. Dang, missed the kiss. You're welcome, Q. That bomb was just for you. Alright, yo. It's been a while since I got a PB. And I'm glad, at least, that my PB is at least by more time than I lost in Shadow Temple in my last PB by avoiding. Will I skip the 212? Nah, definitely not. There's literally no chance. Now, the real triumph for this run is that, you know, I beat RTA with my current PB, the 213.21, the previous world record holder, but my run wasn't better than his, because I got to use a lot of newer strats that he didn't have. But this run is better than his, including new strats. That's a good thing. Is this the first sub 13? Yeah, I'm the current record holder, so any boundaries that I'm breaking is the first time. Any percent glitchless is any percent, and all main quests is more like MST-ish. Requires more stuff. Oh no, I forgot to jump slash into the fight. Now I don't have my power crouch stab. I guess I'll just have to use Decanuts. Yo, Piano Addict, thank you for the sub. I'm not gonna roll again, I would've talked to her. Tried to squeeze in an extra, but it didn't work. Alright, we got there, dude. 212.15? Yo, Shirley, thanks very much for the 13-month sub. Debrari, thank you for gifting 3. Little bit of a slow tower, but we got there. It's a pretty big PB, dude. That's a big PB in a category like this. And Owl, thank you for the 5-pack. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Stavros, thanks for the 100 bits. It's a pretty good run, dude. It's a pretty good run. A low 212 straight from a mid 213 in a category like this. I will certainly take that. I don't think I'm done yet, though. Not quite done yet. I gotta go for the 211. It's so close, and it's definitely possible. So we have one last grind ahead of us in this category, going for the 211, and then I think I'll be satisfied. Do another run? Nah, dude. I'm old as shit. You don't understand. I need like sleep. Otherwise, I just pass away in the middle of the day. Ugh, fun one, dude. Also, cool thing about this run, I mentioned it just a second ago, but this run is the first run that I've done that is better than the previous world record holder's run. I had the world record already, but it was mostly new strats that granted me that world record, but this one is actually better, including the new strats, so that's cool. And, on top of that, I believe with the gold splits that I got here, my sum of best reached a new minute milestone. My sum of best should be a 208 right now, I think. Let's see, is it? Let's lock it in. 208.52. That's pretty good. I golded by 9 seconds in this run. That's a lot. I can't believe I'm still golding by 9 seconds at a time. Damn, dude. Sick. This is a good one. Very pleased with this for now. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Saturday will be next stream. I'm gonna give another shot at the 211. And then Sunday, what's the reason I can't PCS on Ganon? I ain't got a sword, dude. I don't have a hammer. Can't use Deca Sticks. The sword's knocked away.
Got nothing to hit him with. So nuts. I could use hookshot. I could use light arrows. But Deku Nuts are just so free, so we use those. This category is whack! Yeah, we skip Fire Temple, so there's no hammer, which is what we usually do in Glitchless, use hammer. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, Sunday, in case that's the next time I see some of you, Sunday is going to be the results stream for Task 2 of OMS. This results stream is going to be unbelievable. You do not want to miss the runners who got into the top 4 this week. It's so ridiculous. The PBs are insane. Just be here on Sunday at noon Eastern Time. Noon Eastern Time. And hop in my Discord, join the OMS role if you want to be reminded of that. I'll also announce it on Twitter. Don't forget, it's going to be insane. It's 9 a.m. on a Sunday. That's nothing. You could wake up at 9 a.m. I believe in you.